Now we're going to analyze two exponential functions in problem 7. So we're going to start by figuring out what the graph is. So I'll go ahead and draw. Now, no outputs should be negative, so we only have to worry about above the x-axis. The graph is going to cross at 0, 150 because that is the vertical intercept. And we have a positive base, so it's going to be increasing. The initial value is 150. Base is 1.25. Now the domain for exponential functions is all real numbers, so we go from negative infinity to infinity. The range, it never crosses the x-axis, but it can get really close to 0, so we're going to go with soft bracket from 0 to infinity. The horizontal intercept, it doesn't cross the x-axis, so there's not going to be a horizontal intercept. There never will be. D, N, E. At least not for problems in intermediate algebra. The vertical intercept is going to be when x equals 0 at the initial value. The horizontal asymptote is always going to be y equals 0. It's going to get closer and closer and closer to y equals 0, but never actually touch. Our base is greater than 1, so this graph is increasing. Let's take a look at g of x. I will go ahead and graph this. Now this one still has a vertical intercept at 150, but our base is less than 1, so this graph is going to be decreasing. So it starts off big and gets smaller and smaller. The initial value is 150. The base is 0.75. Domain is always going to be negative infinity to infinity. The range is always going to be 0 to infinity. The horizontal intercept will never exist. The vertical intercept is going to be 0, whatever your initial value was. Horizontal asymptote will always be y equals 0. And this one has a base less than 1, so this one is decreasing.